Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a monthly August message for all of the Sagittariuses out in the collective. Please note this is going to be a general reading, so it is not going to resonate with every single Sagittarius out in the collective. I ask that you take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are new to my channel, welcome to Eileen Into Spirit. My name is Eileen Rouse. I'm a psychic, intuitive, and a spiritual essence coach, and I provide you with guidance, wisdom, and inspiration every other week right here on this channel. Without further ado, Sagittarius, let's dive right into your monthly message. All right, Sagittarius, you know the drill. This is going to be a 9-card draw, but before we get started, let's go ahead and draw one oracle card to give us an overview of where you currently are. So what information and what insight can you offer Sagittarius, Spirit? What information? Okay, I love this, love this, love this. Okay, Sagittarius, your message is light in the unexpected. Okay, this is really interesting because notice how the background is dark. And the first thing that popped out to me was that a lot of times when we experience challenges or obstacles, we often get a very pessimistic kind of view. A lot of times those obstacles, those challenges tend to sort of pull us down into a dark type of energy or a lower energy frequency. And it's important for you to recognize that whatever transpires, it is important for you to see the light in those challenges, in those obstacles. The other thing this really puts into my mind is the tower moment, because the tower often speaks about lightning striking the top of the tower and the tower becomes destructed, right? It becomes, it literally crumbles, right? Because the foundation is now faulty. So I feel that what this is really saying for you here, Sagittarius, is that when lightning strikes in our life, right, and it can come in moments where we're not even anticipating it to hit us, when it actually comes into our life, we aren't really expecting it, and we oftentimes don't know how to handle it. We don't know how to perceive it. We don't even know what to do. But it is important for us to see the light, to understand that we're meant to see the light in the midst of our chaos, in the midst of our darkness, in the midst of the unexpected. So that is your message. It is number 16, which is the Tower in the Tarot. So I'm really going to be so curious, Sagittarius, to see what comes up for you in the Tarot. So let's see. First card up is going to represent where you currently are. So first card is the Three of Wands. Okay. I'm going to tell you right now, Sagittarius, what are you waiting on? I feel like you have this idea of what it is that you're waiting on, what manifestation it is that you're creating, but I don't feel here with this light in the unexpected. I feel like there's still a lot of uncertainty. There isn't enough clarity in your mind here for you to really take action towards the things that you're wanting to create. And I feel that's because you haven't truly understood in your heart what it is you're truly desiring. Like, you have so much desire here with this Three of Wands. You have so much flame, so much desire of something big that you're wanting to create. But I feel like you're sitting around waiting for Spirit to sort of give you that message or give you the answer to what it is. It's like you're waiting on the universe to tell you this is what you're here to do. And let me tell you, this light in the unexpected here, Sagittarius, what this is really saying is that the universe isn't going to tell you what to do. They're not going to give you the answer that you are wanting, right? Because you have to seek that for yourself here with this Three of Wands. When I look at threes, I am often seeing the harmony and the relationships between a trinity. And the Trinity is the mind, the body, and the spirit, finding the harmonization in the frequencies of both of that. We have to have a harmony in our mind, right? Our thoughts. We have to get in control of our thoughts. We have to have harmony in our body, because the energy that gets passed on to us actually comes through us, right? So our body has to be in balance. We have to find harmony in our body. Our spirit has to be in complete and utter harmony and balance, because that is where everything originates from. Everything originates from the spirit. It goes from the spirit to the mind through the body. So I feel like where you are right now is you're sort of waiting around to be told what to do. And you have like this great desire to want to do something amazing and spectacular, but you have no clue what that is. And let me be the first to tell you here. Let me be the first to tell you, Sagittarius, it's okay. It's literally okay to not have any idea what it is you're here to do. We all start out there. I'm 44 years old, and I have a faint idea of what I want my future to look like and what I'm here to do, but it changes every single month, every single year. You want to know why it changes? It changes because I tune in to my harmonization of my mind, my body, and my spirit. And I continue to feed the flame and desire of my heart. And every time that I come into alignment with my soul, and I come into alignment with my spirit, and I see things clearly, I have a better understanding. And so once I do that, things change. Things become more clear, right? You're not meant to have the answer right now. I want you to understand that. You're not behind schedule. You're not in a time constraint. So get that out of your mind. This Three of Wands it's this, you're waiting for your ships to come in, right? But a lot of times people are just waiting for the right moment. They're waiting for the right time. They're waiting for the right thing. For some people, it can be, I'm waiting for the right career. I'm waiting for the right person. I'm waiting for the right time. I'm waiting for the right amount of funds. Like, the more that you continue to wait and not take action, you're going to accomplish absolutely nothing. So what Spirit is really wanting you to see here on where you are is, you got to stop waiting around for the right whatever and just take action. Even if it's just jumping off the ledge and putting one foot in front of the other. Like, you're not being judged. You're not being graded on this life. It's just living through the experience. Okay. So let's see what your theme is this month, because I think we can get a little bit more clarity the more that we go through this. So your theme is, the Hermit. I love this. I love the synchronicities of all of this. Okay. This is about introspection here. Your theme this month is to get so clear on what it is that you're desiring, right? Instead of sitting around and waiting for someone to give you the answer, this is about you going deep within yourself, finding what sparks are currently in alignment with your soul, right? Whatever joy, whatever sparks your heart, whatever sparks your soul, that's what you're needing to really tune into. We all have that inner calling within us, right? And even if it's something as small as, I just want freedom, right? Or I just want to be a good mother, or I just want to, create, whatever it is. This is about you really taking that journey within yourself to truly understand yourself, to see yourself clearly, to really understand the depths of your soul, okay? So this is what your theme is this month. It's about learning more about yourself, okay? So I feel like this month, you're really gonna be doing that deep exploration. Be open to that this August. Understand that we're approaching, and this is awesome because this is August when I'm doing, this is for August, right? And the beautiful thing is that the Hermit is representative of Virgo season, okay? And when you see this, we're going to be coming very close to Virgo season. And so Virgos are very organized. They're very strategic. They are very intellectual, and they are the best at getting into hermit mode, right? Because hermit mode is really about not really caring about what's going on outside of you, because you understand and you recognize that there's so much going on within inside of you, and that is where you will find. Seek and ye shall find. See, this is interesting because earlier here, Sagittarius, when I was talking about the Three of Wands, the thing that popped up to me was that, you know, you're so busy waiting around for spirit or for the universe to sort of deliver that message to you on this is what you need to do. This is your next step. This, right? And we're so busy seeking for that answer outside of ourselves when the message that has always been given to us is seek and ye shall find. And the only place you will find that is within yourself. So I feel like this month is really going to be a time for you to really do that soul searching deep within yourself here, Sagittarius. Now, what are you accomplishing this month? Ah, the moon. You are accomplishing the moon here. Okay. This did come out reversed, so I am going to take it reversed. So I feel like what you are accomplishing here with the moon, Sagittarius, is you're needing to uncover. And I feel there's some resistance here. I really feel that there's a lot of resistance in uncovering the depths of your soul. I think it's because you're afraid of what you might find. And I will honestly tell you, you know, for as long as I've been reading and as long as I've been doing coaching, I will tell you the one thing that the most individuals are the most afraid of is uncovering the truth about themselves. It isn't about what other people say about them or what other people think about them or how other people treat them. No, it's about what they uncover in their own skeletal closet. They're the most afraid of that, the truth, right? Because we understand that the truth will always be revealed. It will always surface to the front, no matter how hard we try to hide it, we try to run from it, we try to avoid it. It will always show itself. And we run from it because we're so afraid that we might actually have trusted or been misguided into believing that the truth is nothing more than the illusion. Let that sink in. I feel that we often run from it because we're so afraid that the truth is nothing more than an illusion, right? It's all about the things that you believe. It's all about the things that you perceive about yourself here, which is why Spirit's telling you, we're not going to give you the answer that you're seeking because you have to do the work to find the answer within yourself because it's different for everybody. So I feel like what you're accomplishing here with this moon in reverse is you're needing to move past the resistance that you feel on discovering the hidden truth of who you really are and what you're here to do and what your next step really is, right? Even if that means that you're not meant to do anything until several years down the road. See here, let me tell you a story. When I first came into contact with my first mentor, I was like in my early 20s. And when I first went to her and she gave me pretty much a synopsis of what I was going to be doing, and she told me, you're not going to become really successful at it until like your late 40s, early 50s, right? That was so disappointing for me to hear. Because when we look at success, we want success instantaneously. We want that instant gratification. We want it right now, right? But what we don't understand is that there are so many experiences and lessons between then and now that help develop us, that help us have a better understanding of what it is we're going through, what we're here to do, understanding us. This is the reason why I call shadow work climbing the mountain of self, because you're not here to uncover some mythical magic mystery about life. No, you are here to uncover who you are. You are discovering yourself, your essence, who you truly are as an individual. And that is what I feel you have a resistance to. Because I feel in your mind, you were so busy allowing yourself, giving yourself permission to be viewed on how other people perceived you to be, right? And maybe the scariest thing for you is truly understanding, coming to the realization that you have no freaking clue who you are. And that's okay. That is literally okay. So what do you need to avoid this month here, Sagittarius? What do you need to avoid? Let's see. I want to point out that I feel that with this accomplishment in the moon here, Sagittarius, everything is going to be illuminated for you. Understand that when it comes to the surface, this is your opportunity to go into hermit mode and truly become the inspector, like really inspect it, dive deep, allow yourself to dive deep. Know that you're not going to fail, you're not going to drown, you're not going to, get lost. You're meant to dive deep because you're meant to uncover a lot, okay? So that's one thing I definitely wanted to point out here. Now, what you need to avoid is the Knight of Swords. Okay, this is about stress. Okay, I feel that you yourself have put yourself on sort of this timetable. And I feel that this Knight of Swords, you feel this anxiousness, this anxiety of needing to rush towards a specific goal or a specific task. I got to get to that deadline. I got to be able to accomplish this, because I feel like you've set a timeline for yourself in your mind. And you feel like you're behind, right? So you're already setting yourself up for failure. You're already setting yourself to fall into this destructive pattern here with the light, the unexpected, right? You're already in this destructive pattern of seeing everything falling apart. You're not even seeing, you're not even allowing your own inner guidance, your own inner light to light the way, to show you that in order to rebuild a proper foundation, you have to let it fall apart. Sometimes it has to crumble, right? And so I want to point out that what you need to avoid is quit putting yourself on a timetable. Avoid telling yourself that you have to get so much done by an X amount of time. This isn't a race, right? Sometimes slow and steady is what really gets you through, okay? Now, what do you need to embrace here, Sagittarius? Let's look at your embrace card. Let's look at the embrace card. What does Sagittarius need to embrace? Ooh. Okay. You have the Ten of Swords here as what you need to embrace, but you also have the Four of Cups. So here's what I'm going to say. The Ten of Swords is about letting what is gone be gone, right? So this is about letting bygones be bygones. What's dead is dead. You cannot bring it back to life. There is no sense in you trying to revive something that's dead, done, and over with, okay? So understand that this is what you're needing to embrace. You're needing to let yesterday, what transpired yesterday, the old way of thinking, the old patterns, the old beliefs, the old, struggles, obstacles, whatever it is, whatever happened 50 million years ago, you got to leave it there. There is no point in trying to relive it or bring it back up, right? Just let it be gone, okay? With this Four of Cups, though, what this is saying is that when a lot of times with the Four of Cups, I see what I currently feel, and what I see is this sense of disappointment, this apathy that sort of comes up because you're dissatisfied. You're not happy with the way things are, right? And so because you're in that space you're in that destructive pattern that you constantly go to here with this, light in the unexpected. When things unexpectedly happen, what do? You naturally gravitate towards what's familiar, right? And it's this destructive pattern that you constantly are like so apathetic about what's currently going on that you don't even put any energy or effort into anything. And when something is presented to you, you're completely oblivious to it because you're too busy focusing on what didn't transpire, right? You're too busy focusing on who backstabbed you, on how things didn't turn out the right way, right? Understand, what's done is done. So when something new presents itself to you here with this Four of Cups, you got to embrace it. You got to take it in and allow yourself to love on it wholeheartedly here and allow yourself to breathe new life into you. So this is what you're needing to embrace. Now, what is the obstacle? Your obstacle is the Page of Pentacles. This is about you literally being practical, but also foundational, right? I feel like the obstacle here is you taking whatever transpires up, like all your dreams, your inspirations and all this stuff. It's about you putting action towards making that happen, right? Because I think that the part that you tend to struggle with here, Sagittarius, is that you don't know how to plant that seed. You don't know how to make it grow, right? And I feel like when you do start, you don't really go through the actual steps on continuing to hold that vision in your mind's eye and follow through with it. Because again, you're used to these same old patterns, these same old behaviors, the same old destructive, toxic behaviors that sort of keep you stuck in this loop, right? That keeps you stuck at this waiting period. What's next? What's next? What's next? Right? Now, what is your support this month? Let's look at your support. What is your support this month? This card wants to come out. Okay, your support is the High Priestess. Here's the thing with the High Priestess. The High Priestess has no limits. There are no limits to what the High Priestess can do and what the High Priestess can see. So your support is tuning into that infinite possibility flow. It's tuning into that infinite knowledge that you have access to. It's about tuning in inwardly. The High Priestess lives within you, Sagittarius, right? There are no limits. You have the power. You have the knowledge. You have the insight. It's about you tuning into that and following through, doing what needs to be done, finding the balance in the energies and making it become a reality. Okay. Now, what is your action steps? Okay. Your action, is the death and the rebirth. Okay. Again, they keep bringing up this message. What's done is done, right? You have to let the past be in the past. You have to let what's dead and gone be dead and gone, because there's something new that is wanting to be transformed in your life. And I feel that this is what you really need. This is the transformation that you need in order to help you push to leap forward towards this next phase of your life. Your advice and your encouragement is the Five of Wands. Okay. I'm reading this Five of Wands as this is a training ground for you, okay? You're needing to learn, and I feel like you're also needing to work with others on helping you overcome this toxic pattern, destructive behavior and pattern that you tend to sort of go in. Understand that I feel that this toxic pattern has a lot to do with your emotions. It's emotional destructive patterns that sort of keep you in this space of not being able to take action. Okay, now let's read what Light in the Unexpected says in the book, because I love seeing what the book has to say. Okay, Light in the Unexpected. Something unexpected is emerging quickly. This type of sudden change can be exhilarating, Yet it can also feel like things have gotten way out of control when parts of our regularly scheduled reality begin to crumble. While the future will be unpredictable during this upheaval, know that the universe is holding you close and that this change will expose a handful of opportunities that you can't see just yet. What shimmers beneath the rubble? Love, light, meaning, happiness. They are all hidden in your current situation. So allow them to flood into your life by actively searching for the meaning in the madness. You will see that this is exactly what you've been preparing for. It's during challenging times that your star stuff can truly shine. So take a deep breath and seek the light in the darkness. There's so much of it there to work with. Sagittarius, this is your beautiful monthly message. Once again, what you need to embrace this month is let the destructive patterns and behaviors go. Let them be what they are. Embrace new opportunities that are being presented to you and be emotionally fulfilled with these new opportunities. So Sagittarius, I want to thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you next time with your new message. Namaste, guys.